Hey guys, welcome to the Catway. In this video, we are going to solve a LRDI set. Before I begin, I would like to thank all the people who have joined us. Our Facebook group link is there in the description below. Now let's roll in for today's question. So in 2014, St. Xavier School was one of the centers for TSC examinations. At the center, students were made to sit in 7 halls, A, B, C, D, E, F, and G, with maximum seating capacity of 300 each. The following table gives the sum of number of students present in a few groups of 3 halls. Okay, the percentage of girls present in 7 halls were 40, 45, 50, 30, 44, 55, and 60%, not necessarily in the same order. So the first thing which we have to do is we have to find out how many students were there in each hall separately. Okay, so for that we have to do, we will add all of them. So let's add them. We get 0. Then we have 8, 5, 13, 1, 14, 14 and 7, 21. Carry over is 2, 6, 4, 10, 5, 5, 20, 28 and 33 and 2, 35. Okay, we will divide it by 3. So we will get the total number of students. So we get 1, 1, 7 and 0. Okay, so let's calculate for each class A, B, C, D, E, F and G. So for A you have to calculate BCD and you have to calculate EFG. So BCD is 600, EFG is 450, 1050 we have 100 and 1050 we have 120. So for B we have to calculate CDE 550 and we have to calculate we have calculated CDE, we have to calculate FGA. So 550, 420, 970, B will be equal to 200. Coming to C, we need DEF, which is 510, and we need GAB, which is 1110. Sorry, for C we need DEF, that is 510, and we need GAB, which is 500. So 1010. So 1010, we will be left with 160. Okay, so we have 160. For D, what we have? We have 450 plus 450 plus 480, so 800, 930. So we have 240 for D. For E, we need FGA 420 and we need BCD. So 1020. So what is left? We left is 150. Okay. Coming to F, we need GAB, that is 500, and we need CDE. So 1050. We will be left with 120. For G, we need ABC and DEF, 510 and 480, 990. Left is 180. Okay. So now we have the number of students in each of the hall individually. Now let's move to the questions and let's see what are the questions asked. So if the number of girls in hall D was equal to number of boys in hall C, then which of the following is a possible value of total number of boys in these two halls? So we will calculate the number of girls in hall C and D. Okay, so C, and we will calculate for all cases. I won't go by hit and try. I'll calculate for all cases. So what are the cases which we have? We have 40, 45, 50, 55, 30, 44, 60. Okay, these are the 7 cases which we have. Now let's calculate them. Okay, coming to C, we have the number of students are how many? 160, and in D 240. So 160 and 240. So let's calculate. So number of girls here would be 40%, that is 64. Here it will be 72. Here it would be 80. Here it would be 88. Here it would be 48. Here it would be not possible. Here it would be 96. Number of girls in D would be 96. 45 may it would be 108, 50 would be 120, 132. We have 30 may 42, 44 it is not possible, 60 may it would be 144. Okay, now it is saying that the number of girls in hall D was equal to number of boys in hall C. So if we have 96 girls in hall D, then we should have 96 boys in hall C. Is it possible? Yes, it is possible in the first case itself. So we have our answer. So what is the question asked then? Which of the following is a possible value of total number of boys in these two halls? Let's see if this particular option is there in the answer. So the number of boys in these two halls, in this hall it will be 96, in hall C it is 96, and in hall D it is 240 minus 96, that is 100 and that is 144. Okay, so the total would be equal to 90, 140 and 90, 230 and 10, that is 240. Let's see if 240 is there in the answer. Yes, it is. That is option 2 will be a correct answer. Let's move to the next question. So it is asking if the absolute difference between the number of boys and girls was same in 4 of the 7 halls, then what was the what was the total number of boys in these 4 halls? Okay, so we'll go in this case also I'll again calculate the absolute value for all of them. So the first one percentage is 40%. So in that case the absolute value will be 20%. In second it is 45, absolute value will be 10. In 50 it will be 0 absolute difference. In 30% girls it would be 40% at absolute difference. In 44 it would be 12. In 55 it would be 10. In 60 it would be again 20%. How did I get this? See, if there are 40% girls, then there are 60% boys. So the absolute difference would them would be 20% of the total number of students. So this is how I have calculated this. Now I'll write A, B, C, D, all of them, E, F, and G. I'll write the number of students: 120, 200, 160, 240, 150, 120, and 180. Okay, I'll calculate for all of them to find. I'll not go by hit and trial because again, as I said, there are 300 cases possible, approximately 300 cases possible. If your luck doesn't help you, and if you get first 2-3 cases wrong, then definitely it will take 15-20 minutes of your time and you won't be getting any answer, close to any answer. Okay, so it will just be it will be too risky because 300 cases you do not know which case will satisfy. So let's not go into that. Let's see, let's sit with this one. Okay, so what are the possible options here? Okay, so 20% we have 24. Let's calculate. Here you need your calculation speed to be very good. Okay, so 24, then 12, we have 0, then 48, then it is not possible, 12 and 24. Okay, here it is 40, here it is 20, here it is 0, here it is 80, here it is 24, here it is 12, and here it is again 40. Okay, sorry, it is 20. 20, this one is 20 and this one is 40. Coming to 160, we have 32, we have 16. So here also it will be 16, here it will be 32, here it will be 0, 12 is not possible, 40 would be 64. Okay, coming to 240, 240 may we have 20% and 48, 10% 24, here also 24, here also 48, take it as 0, put it across, 40% 96. Okay, coming to 150, 20% would be 30, 10% would be 15, so here also 15, here also 30, here 0, 12% would be 18, and 40% would be 60. Okay, coming to 120, again copy from A, 24, 12, 0, 48, not possible, 12 and 24. Then we have for 180, we have 36, we have 18, so we have 18 and we have 36, we have 0 here, it is not possible, 40 will be 72. Now what we have to see, that the absolute difference was same in 4 of the 7 holes. Okay, so here we can see 24. While I was writing the numbers, it was going on in the back of my head that 24 was kept on repeating itself. So let's see if 24 did repeat itself 4 times in different columns. So 24 is here, 24 is here. Okay, there's no 24 in C, there's a 24 in D. Okay, and there's one more 24 in D. Okay, then we do not have 24 in E, we have a 24 in F. So we have 124 here. Okay, we have 124 here, we have 124 here, and here we have 2 times 120, 2 times we have 24. Okay, so we can take any of the column and we can calculate the number of boys in it. Okay, so the number of boys from A would be let's see the number of boys. Okay, this was because there are 2 cases, we will take both the cases. Why we will take both the cases? Because here it was 20% girl, here it was 45% girls, and here it was 55% girls. Okay, so we will take, there are 2 cases in it, so we will take both the cases. So let's check it out. From A, the number of girls is when 40%, then the number of boys will be 60%, that is 72 boys. Okay, from A. From B, we have 44%. Okay, it is coming in the 44% part. So what will we have? We have the number of boys as 56%, that is 112. From D, we have, if the number of boys are 55%. Okay, if the number of boys are 55%, then we have 132 boys, else we have 108 boys. Okay, and coming to F, what do we have? We have 60% girls, so 40% boys, that is 48. Acha, you must be wondering why didn't we take, see in A also it is 2 times occurring, but why aren't we taking that? We are not taking that because if we take this 24, we cannot take F this 24. Okay, if we take this 24, we cannot take this 24, so it will always interchangeably, it is possible only. But in this case, in case of D, both are possible individually. Okay, so we will go by that. So 48, 112 and 72. Let's calculate the sum. So 2, 2, 2, 6, 4, 6 and 8, 14, carry over 1, 7, 1, 8, 1, 9, 9 and 7, 16, so 6, 364. And in this one, 8 to 10 to 12, carry over 1, 7, 1, 8, 1, 9, 9 and 4, 9 and 4 would be 13, carry over 3, and I guess I'm making some mistake here. Let's check it out. So it would be 72, है ना? First one say it would be 72, second say it would be 112, third say it would be 108, and it would be 48. Okay, oh sorry, I didn't count 8. So 8 to 10 and 8 to 10 and 20 it is, carry over 2, 7 to 9, 1, 10 and 14, carry over 1, that is 340. So 340 is also possible, 364 is also possible. So either of 1 or 2 is possible. Okay, we cannot say both, either of them would be possible. Now let's come to the third one. If it is known that k halls have equal number of boys, then what is the maximum possible value of k? Again, I would try to find out all the number of boys in all the cases. So what do we have here is, we have 60%, then we have 55%, then we have 50%, then we have 70%, then we have 56%, then we have 45%, and then we have 40%. Okay, so for A, B, C, D, E, F, G, but let's see, it's asking the maximum value of K. So 15 to already it is gone. Okay, 15 is not a possible case in this. Acha. Okay, see, let's calculate it from, if can we calculate something from the absolute value, or can't we? Or let's see from the girls. We did not calculate girls. So what do we have here is, okay, we have to find the number of, it is known that k halls have equal number of boys. So what is the possible value of k? Okay, so let's see what are the situation, what situation do we get in. Okay, so this is what we have now. We have 120, so let's calculate 72, then we have 66, then we have 60, then we have 84, then we have 56 is not possible, 45 may we have 54, we have 40 is equal to 48. Okay, coming to B, what do we have? Coming to B, what do we have? We have 100, we have 200, so 60 would be 120, 55 would be 110, 100, 140, 56, 112, 45 may 90, and 40 would be 80. Okay, so do we have anything repeating as of now? We do not have anything repeating. Let's say for 160, it will be 96, it would be 88, it would be 80, it would be 100 and sorry, 112, it would be 112, 56 would not possible, it would be 64 and 82, sorry, 72, then we would have 40, that will be equal to 64. Okay, so for D it is 240, so 240 may 144 we can get. See, 72 has started repeating itself. Let's see how many times will it repeat itself. So 144, then 55 it would be 120, and 132 it would be 120, it would be 100, 70%. Okay, so 70% is I guess 168, 56 is not possible, 45 it would be 108, and 40% it would be 96. Okay, so 96 has also repeated itself 2 times, but nothing has come as of now for 3 times. Okay, all the numbers whichever are being repeated only for 2 times as of now. Chalo, let's come to E. 150, 150 mate would give me 90, this one would give me no case, 50 would give me 75, 70 would give me 105, 56 would give me 56 would give me 74, 45 would give me 45 with no case, 40 would give me 60. Okay, coming to F, 120, we have again 72, 66, 60, 84, not possible, 54 and 48. Then we have G, we have 180, 72 has occurred. As of now, how many times? Okay, till now only 2 times has it has occurred. Any other number which has occurred more than that? I don't find any other number. So let's see what can we do. Okay, so I guess it would be 56 it is, no? So it would be 84. Okay, 84 has also repeated itself. So okay, two times it has also been repeated. This one cannot be counted because they are in the same line. So let's keep it out. 80%, let's see. 180 ka 60% it would be 108. 55% would be 55% would be, I guess, okay, 60%, so 99. 50% would be 90. 70% would be 70% would give me 70% would give me 100 and let's see, 70%, 18 sevens are 126, so 126, 56 would give me nothing, 45 would give me 40, 72, then we have 81, and for 40 we have how much time? 40 and 180, then we have 72. So 72 is being repeated three times, and other numbers were also were there which kept on repeating themselves, such as I guess 90 also repeated itself one time, two time, and I guess one more time it was there somewhere also. So there are two, three numbers which are being repeated, but the maximum number of times any number has been repeated is 3. Okay, so our answer for this question would be 3. So I hope you have understood this, guys. See, if you would have gone by hit and try, definitely it would, if your luck would have been there with you, you would have calculated in between 5 to 10 minutes maximum. But if it wasn't be if your luck wasn't with you, then it would definitely have taken more than 20 minutes or 25 minutes or so, because it would have eaten up a lot of time of yours. We do not have that much time. So this set are very calculative set, and a number of cases are formed. I would say never go with the never attempt this kind of set in when you are sitting in for your examinations, because it can cause you a lot of trouble. Also, if you have time of 10 minutes, 15 minutes left, then only you can go with this set, otherwise do not go with this set. Okay guys, so that's it. Thanks for watching the video, guys.